Hey everybody, how's life treating you? This is your daily insight on life and love for July 28th, 2020, also being timeless. So wherever you're pulled to in time, let me know what brings you here. Let me know if the reading resonates or if you have questions about booking your own personal reading. As you probably know, if you've been here longer than 5 minutes, the sale has been extended, and definitely ask questions about it. It's been a lot of fun. I've been loving getting to know every single one of you. This is a pull from the not the daily guidance. It's regular Rider Waite. This is what came out. Again, this is general collective. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it. You can either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. That being said, whatever this situation is, God, I have a Dr. Dolittle going on here. Hey, we don't yell at our little sibling. Come here, Schmoops. I got you. It's just a baby, monsters. I know. Sorry. So, all right, you're going to sit with me, Munchkin. Yeah, we're going to be part of this reading. All right. We're not crying over the spilt milk anymore. We have been exhausted. The general collective, whatever is going on right now, you're not willing to fight for this anymore. This has been nothing but a stress. It's been nothing but something where you have continuously had to work at it, and it feels very one-sided in this. So you are the one who is actively walking away from either this person or this situation. You are the one who's breaking the commitment to basically save your own sanity. You're going to realize just how much stress this was holding up in your life. This was mountains upon mountains, and no matter how hard you tried to ride every single wave that this hit you with, at some point it has to stop. At some point it has to get better, and you weren't seeing that in this. You weren't seeing any sort of promise moving along with this one. So, again, you got to see this for how breakable it was. It was not as solid as we would have liked. However, take this opportunity to rest. I get it. This sucks. This sucks because this was not how it was supposed to be in your mind. We weren't supposed to break away, fall apart, walk away from these situations. But look, what was meant to be celebratory, not so much right now. Okay, fine. But if you two fight, I'm going to be very upset with you both. I don't care if you're 3 or 4 weeks old. It's a responsibility. Such a munchkin. Look at this. This was what you want is further downstream. What is further downstream? What's going to fill these two cups? Harmonious situations, harmonious relationships. So, what you are actively choosing to walk away from right now, it's not without reason. So, let's see if we can get the Lovers to turn upright, because it's right here, right now. Okay, the devil is making an appearance. You bastard. All right, you want to stop hissing at your little sibling. Just stop. Just stop. Sorry. Look at this. Some sort of control freak issue going on. You got to realize your own power. This is you taking your power back. You don't realize how much of this is in your hands. You can knock this Tweedle dipshit up here completely off his pedestal and grab this person and go running. You guys can hold this block, and then you can find the key, unlock yourself, let go. I really hope that that made sense. Alrighty. A lot of masculine momentum energy going on. It's genderless. I don't care. Masculine, feminine, we all got it. Oh, something about tradition, commitments coming into play, yo, for real. For real. Hey, how the hell guarded are you? This, back away slow. I swear to God, you come any closer, I'm gonna bap you upside the head with this. This is basically what you're saying. Whatever you have completely surrounded yourself with, you're not giving any sort of wiggle room on that bad boy. So, look, I want even more on this. The High Priestess. Hey, girl. Okay. Judgment. And the King of Cups. I want one more. Yes, freaking sweet. I'm not looking at the bottom of the deck. I'm flat out refusing right now, but watch it pop out somehow. You know, I am being a Dr. Doolittle tonight, and I'm so sorry about that. I have 2 kitties in my room tonight. Look at this. So, getting rid of that control freak, the King of Swords. This is your call to authority. You are stepping up. You are being that absolute protector that you needed for yourself. You're flying high, and I also feel a sneeze coming on. Ugh. Oh, it's never ending. So we have, I'm looking at the blue on this. There's a lot of blue, a lot of cutting, a lot of breakthrough in communication. You're being swift. You're not wasting any of your words. This is cut, dry. What I say is what I say. What you choose to understand, that's on you. So if this is going to be something where I'm telling you my truth and you're hearing something totally different, this is a lack of understanding. This is your block, not my block. And you want to know what? That's not my circus. That's not my monkeys. What are we getting into? Well, some sort of absolute pressure. This is a huge feeling of a lack of support just based on some sort of tradition that has been standing tall in your life, either throughout your entire life or something that is newly pressurized on you. And you want to know what? You can't take this. You're not taking the heat of this anymore because, well, you want to know what? It's burning shit. This is burning stuff. And you are not really willing to exhaust yourself and say more. So you are protecting whatever energy you have left and pulling away from this bad boy. It's going right back to the 4 swords. You got to rest. You got to recuperate from this beast. So look at this. You're getting back on your throne. Look at this. You are really being shown what you're made of. You are seeing how much magic you actually have in your hands. You are magic. You are authority. You are passion. You are somebody who needs to learn how to use their voice. Use your words. If you don't have a voice, like if you legitimately do not have that, use some other form of communication. Use your tools of communication to your advantage. Speak your truth in this. You're breaking off communication with either a person or a situation. You're cutting it dry because it feels like purgatory. It feels like you have no control, and it's really just a gray area, which has this big undertone of personal suffering going through it. You have suffered enough. You're not going to be hurt by anyone's bullshit words anymore. It's never personal. It's always a projection of some sort of shit that they are dealing with. It's not personal to you. Whatever they have called you, whatever you have endured, it sucks, and I'm sorry. Whatever they're throwing at you, you're cutting it out the communication. We're done. Then you're getting the Star card. This is what's going to light your way. This is hope. This is having hope and movement forward. All right, you need to stop harassing your little brother. No, this is done. Retired. No. Here, go up here. No. Oh. He's such a kitty. All right. You, my darling, are going to go in here. Don't worry. You're not in trouble. I mean, what would even happen if one of the cats were in trouble? What am I going to do? Put it in a timeout? It's not how this works. They don't care. They're going to do what they're going to do. No treats. That's nice. Okay. All right. Sorry about the interruptions. There will be no more in this reading. Promise. I'm glad that you're here. Hey, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the show. Sometimes language gets colorful. Definitely hit the bell for notifications. I want you to see the show that's unfolding, and I really hope that you enjoy it. So, look at this. The Star card. Again, this is hope. This is rejuvenation. This is finally getting needs met. But who is meeting your needs? Probably a big spoiler alert. It's going to be probably you. Because anything that you need in your life, it all comes from you. Everything that everyone has been enduring, okay, well, a grand portion of you, has been a huge, massive purge, and it has been relentless. Let's be real. It has been an absolute shit show. So, coming into recuperation, I freaking love it. High Priestess making her grand appearance again. getting this bad boy. We're getting the star card. I have too many cards, Spirit. I do not feel like dealing with it. We are not going to be dealing with too many cards because, well, there's 78 cards in here. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Ooh. All right, and one more. Well, apparently two more. Where the hell did it go? Hey. All right. Okay. Look at what we're looking at right here. The High Priestess made a grand appearance again, as did the Star card, as did the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Why am I doing this? I'm making this too hard on myself. The 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 2 5s going on right here. 2 5s. Let's see. This is Ascension. Jesus H. Christ. So change, adventure, ending of cycles. It's in reverse though, so I feel like the cycle hasn't completely ended right now. Everybody is on the defense, completely unable to communicate right now because everybody has this guard up against each other. Everybody is ready to kick each other's ass over it. And they're doing it for this sense of, I think, feeling almost like a personal vigilante. And that's great, grand, and wonderful. But what are you actually fighting for? This is actually feeling like a projection, so you don't have to face your own personal shit. And if we cast the blame on someone else, then we don't have to look at our own faults. I know that sometimes a person is absolute garbage in a connection. I know that. But let's be real. Absolutely. Even if you're innocent in this connection, this is saying, what about this has this taught? Well, what about this did I either call in? What has this taught me? What do I now know about myself? And I know that's pissing me off just to even say out loud. So we're not focusing on ourselves right now. We got to take the focus back on ourselves. When we're lying in bed and recuperating, like this reading was suggesting earlier, we don't want to think about how much of a scumbag whatever this person or situation was. We got to see exactly what we want for ourselves and how we're going to work on ourselves. So it's best left to have your defenses down. You can cut off communication. You can do whatever it takes to get away from a certain situation or completely alter it so it's in your favor. Not manipulation, but try and see it with a new perspective. This is going to be probably your best defense against this. All right, so completely owning, holding, and standing in your life and your power. What are you going to do with this? High Priestess, it means that you are unobtainable to something that is energetically beneath you. You're stepping up. You are being completely watched and in awe. Maybe from the spiritual realm. Maybe it's from people who are seeing you so perseverant in the situation. Even if you're exhausted, that's not what some people are seeing. They're seeing somebody who is incredibly empowered and incredibly strong. It doesn't mean, just because you are strong doesn't mean you're not exhausted and not hurting from the situation. Ooh, geez, okay, so Star card and High Priestess just flipped themselves out at me again. Apparently, if you're watching this, chances are you're a combination of the Star and the High Priestess. The Devil getting rid of the tyrant and walking away. How do you starve? Ooh, hold up. Hang on, don't get hung up on what I was just saying. Damn, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Why is this feeling weird? Hold on. Okay. All right, look at this. Look at this, baby. If you want this idealistic life, not irresponsibly, but if you want this idealistic life, you got to walk away from that power struggle. You got to walk away from that illusion. So much is coming up for you for new information, hidden information, stuff that was tucked away that I was hoping you'd never see the light of day. This is all coming to the surface, and it's clear indication of something that is going to empower either you or this to completely break apart the situation. But what is this walking into? First, it's walking into what you actually really have been wanting and thriving and striving for your whole life. It's a rebirth. The Empress is rebirth. Completely new essence of life, and something where you don't have to hold yourself back. You're not holding on to everything like it's going to be ripped from you. That is absolutely a huge stress release right there, if you ask me. God, and my nose is just itching. And it's around my nose ring too, so I'm terrified of ripping it out. Okay, Spirit, what is the deal? No. Okay, so Archangel Raphael healing. Hi, Muffin. Inner authority. Be your own boss. BYOB. At one time, that meant something totally different in my life. All right, so good night's sleep. You know what? You're not going to let shit intimidate you again. You've lived through this monstrosity of a nightmare. You know what? You are not going to be someone else's personal bitch in this entire thing. I freaking love it. So the good night's sleep, the prayer, the massage, you're going to do you. You are going to do whatever it takes to make you feel good again. Whatever's stressing you out, I don't care what it is. If something has this absolutely horrendous memory and mindset with you, if you have the ability to do so, and again, let's be responsible about this one. If you have to get rid of something because it has nothing but negative memories for you, drop that. And sometimes you're actually going to need the encouragement with it. This is saying you have yet the initial oomph, the empowerment behind it. But you also need to be open to reinforcements. You need your cheerleaders, whether it's on the spiritual realm or whether or not it is the people online or the people in your environment. So your cheerleaders, your people who are raising you up, absolutely. This is sandwiching the issues. The internal work, then there's you, and then there's the exterior help from it. So sandwiching the issue. We are not going to be somebody who is doing this all alone. You want to know what? When we work together with people who we love and trust and who may or may not have been through a similar situation or who can empathize with you, it makes it all the more easier. And if you have to do this alone, well, first and foremost, you have my absolute utmost respect. I get it. It is not easy. And you want to know what? It's like pulling teeth. So the massage, pay attention to how your body is responding to the energies around you, the environment around you. And also take that extra step to take care of yourself. Why wouldn't you do that for yourself anyways? You have done this exponentially for everyone else in your life. Why can't you treat yourself? It doesn't mean that you're selfish. It means that you actually love yourself. If you love and care for yourself, then what comes from you? Whatever your legacy is, whatever you are working on, this is absolute love. If you are suffering but giving your all to everyone else, then that comes from a place of suffering and it has a weak link in the chain. You are strength. Doesn't mean that you're not exhausted. Replenish your energies and be that strength, and then have the strongest chain of events in your life. And I meant that pun. So Spirit, what are we? No? Okay, yeah. Okay. Daily guidance from your angels. Actually, I thought I was kicking the reading off of this. Apparently wasn't. Innocence. You are returning to innocence. That Enigma song. Oh yeah, I was listening to that today. Listening to my 90s playlist because, well, kind of makes me think of when my parents were listening to music from the 70s. By the way, did you ever think that, if The Wonder Years was filmed from the 60s and it was actually filmed in the 80s and 90s. So if you think about it, if we filmed it now, it'd be kind of the same deal, when it was happening. I thought it was a decade ago. I was thinking about that the other day. I loved that show growing up, and then I watched it as an adult, and I couldn't forgive them for killing off the father. Couldn't do it. Nope. I was pissed. All right. So we have innocence, the enigma, the you cradling yourself, going into the cocoon and being given that newfound sense of pure and unbridled love and compassion. Play, trustworthy guidance, relationships. So your primary relationship, the last voices that you hear in your head are of yours. You have the ultimate relationship with yourself, and it feels like it's been disconnected for a while for whatever reason. We are coming back to ourselves. We are working on ourselves. We are getting that sense of wholeness in ourselves again, so we can have that wholeness exteriorly. Whatever work that you do inside is going to mirror on the outside, even at its imbalances. So pay attention to what this is drawing into you. If you don't like it, then you got to change some sort of aspect about the allowance in your life or about the shadow work that has to be done. But the relationship, you being the primary one, what is after you and being the primary? It is the intimate circle that you are drawing in. So the compassion and love that you have for yourself is what's going to allow you to break all these ancestral chains, break all these sense of bullshit commitments that were never going to stand the test of time in your life, and learn how to laugh and roll with the punches again and get back into this swing of life. Learn how to get fun. Learn how to let yourself be somehow, shape, or form some sort of playful messiness. This is something where you're being guided into a totally different direction. If you look above this person's head, this little triangular piece, this is part of the Merkaba. The Merkaba is your essence of life. This is you awakening. You have this trustworthy guidance for this change so you can go through an awakening. Oh, I don't know if I said this in the beginning. This is for July 28th, 2020, also being timeless. So you are rewriting your script. The trustworthy guidance is you have the power to rewrite everything in your life. Every ancestral issue, every soul journey issue, all of this, you have the opportunity to rewrite. So this is saying that, for one, have compassion with yourself. Two, don't deny yourself what your truths are. And three, grab yourself by the bootstraps and start that rewrite. You have the power to do anything in this. You're going to learn how to fall back in love with yourself because, well, you're a badass boss and I think you're amazing. And so does Spirit. Let's be real. All right, so I'm getting that I need to close this off with healing with the angels. Harmony. This has been showing up like you wouldn't believe in almost every reading. By the way, to everyone who's reached out for a reading, you're amazing. I've loved getting to know you and talking to you and doing your readings. Yeah, if you have questions about booking yours, ask. I should be down there or over here. And find me on any social platform. Ideas and inspiration. What are you being inspired by and why? Is this in alignment with you? Is this something that you have passion for? This is absolutely guided. If this isn't fun, if it's not in alignment with you, if it's not your God's honest truth, don't freaking do it. This is starting off at a new, fresh level. Love and accept it. Learn how to love and accept yourself in this. Whatever is inspiring you, check it out. You are worth it. This is absolutely harmonious and spirit driven. This is a new tune that you are playing in your life. Look at the violin. Look at the angel playing the violin. Freaking hell yeah. This is so incredibly new and fresh to you. It's beautiful. It's being led by your true north. I freaking love it. So learn how to fall in love with yourself. Everything that you have bestowed upon every relationship where you have given your all, turn that absolutely around and be that god or goddess that you freaking are. Yeah. Act on your inspiration. You are absolutely beautiful, divinely guided, finding your own tune and finding the sense of innocence again. The innocent and love for life. So I'm also seeing the swan on here. That is, the swan is like a godsend. This is like a godsend purification, purity gift that's coming your way. I hope that this made sense. This has been the reading for July 28th, 2020, and also timeless. So I hope that it resonated. If it doesn't, either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. But I hope this finds you well. I hope you know how amazing you are. And, well, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that I love you very much. Thanks for showing up. Bye for now.